A young man is looking for a new place to live. He has two properties in mind. He first looks at a mansion on the countryside. It is very peaceful and quiet, neighbors are talking to each other and seem cheerful. It all looks very nice, but the man has never really been the quiet type. "Can I see the other building now?" he asks his agent. It's a luxurious loft, but in the middle of a part of a town with a very bad reputation. For the next half hour, the man is taken to what appears to be the best nightclubs he's ever seen. People are partying loudly and having a really good time. After the tour is over, he goes back to his real estate agent, who asks him if he has made a final decision. "Yes, I have," the man replies. "As great as the mansion looks, I think the better choice for me is the loft. I'll sign the contract and live there for the next 20 years. Without any detours, he is taken there, but this time everything looks very different. The buildings are dirty and dilapidated, people suffer hunger and thirst, and gangs pose a constant threat. "When I came here," the man says when he sees the real estate agent again after a year, "I was shown a whole bunch of bars and parties and other great stuff. What happened?" The agent, visibly amused, replies, "Oh, that was just a sales pitch." Welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle from My Solutions. Today we're talking about a slightly different topic, and that is what really makes a good salesperson. What do you think about this? Just write it in the comments. How can you tell if a salesperson is lying? Well, it's simple. His lips are moving. Everyone has been fooled by a sales trick before, whether at the farmer's market, when buying a new car, or at the souvenir stall on vacation. But that doesn't mean that good salespeople can only achieve their goal with trickery and utopian promises in their sales presentation. You can be a top performer in sales, convinced through reliability, and still increase customer satisfaction. In this episode, we take a look at the skills that make a good sales professional. We'll show you the key characteristics of successful salespeople and how you can use them to drive the sales department in your business to new heights. Let's start with the golden rule for salespeople. Selling is less about talking and more about listening. The most promising way to sell something starts with listening. The key word is needs satisfaction. Good salespeople demonstrate that they hear and understand a prospect's challenges, concerns, and needs. By doing so, they get the other person to see them as someone who can be trusted. If you make yourself a credible advisor who focuses on the prospect and not just the sales, then that person you're talking to will let their guard down and stop resisting being sold something. It's only when that guard drops that prospects are willing to discuss their real issues and become open to revealing information about themselves. Information that is worth its weight in gold to a salesperson. A good salesperson, however, doesn't just understand what his customer is saying. He also recognizes what his customer is feeling. This leads us to the next characteristic of a sales professional: empathy. Good salespeople are empathetic salespeople. By putting themselves in their prospect's shoes, top salespeople know exactly how to turn products and services into sales. Empathy is an important prerequisite for anticipating what a customer wants. The best salespeople put themselves in their counterparts' shoes, without judgment or hidden motives, to truly understand them. That's how they learn how best to help their customers. Let's be honest, most people don't care about what a salesperson knows or can do, until they show them that they really care about them. Another great way to demonstrate this: creativity and resourcefulness. Successful salespeople always adapt their sales strategy to the customer at hand. Offer your customers what Google & Co. can't do. Creativity is also very important in sales. You might not believe it because it is mostly associated with artists, but it's true. After all, everything is about value creation. So top performers in sales always see things a little bit differently. As a vendor, you already have your portfolio of products and services. But not every customer is satisfied with the standard solution. To find a solution that satisfies the needs of a customer now and in the future, you need to be able to customize your offerings. Top salespeople take the input from a customer and figure out what goals they want to achieve. Their creative thinking and analytical skills enable them to offer solutions that others simply don't think of. They're not afraid to depart from the written script, and they take solution-oriented approaches. After all, nowadays customers are usually very well informed anyways, So the information from the sales pitch must go beyond the standard information that the customer can also get from a simple search on the internet. Why salespeople will still be needed in the future. In a world where everything revolves around automation and AI, at first glance it may seem like the need for salespeople is going down. But if you take a look at most businesses and companies, the sales department hasn't gotten any smaller. It simply changed, adapted to contemporary realities, and evolved. At MySolutions, we also always strive to evolve to help our customers make the right decisions. Why don't you get an impression of the sales strategies of our employees in a personal conversation? You can see how to find us in this short video. You can also just contact us via email, phone or social media, whatever you prefer. If any of these tips have helped you, we will be very happy if you write us a short comment. Feel free to leave this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. On our social media channels, there's also a lot to discover, including some fun insights to our team. With that, we wish you a great week, a great weekend, and see you next time.